Welcome back to Insight into Independence, brought to you by Independence Home Loans. Today, we're joined by Bill Scatena, our Vice President of Sales. Welcome back to Insight, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. It's been 8 months since you were last on our podcast, so thank you so much for coming back. For you, from your perspective, what's changed the most at IHL since then?
Geez, if you look out on the floor, just the amount of people, like sheer volume of people with the Ignite program. I mean, I have to get name tags, I feel like, at this point, because we have so many people that have come in that the growth has just been tremendous.
Right. And you've been here at IHL since the very beginning.
Yeah.
What's it been like to see that growth just expound over and over?
I just remember everyone would just come to my desk and sit down and we'd fix problems there. And I could never have the time to do that these days.
Yeah.
So just going from that to then now having 400 or 500 employees. I mean, it's insane.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's wild.
Well, I want to start with you in your journey. For those who don't know, what originally drew you towards the mortgage industry?
Funny enough, it was just a college career fair. I knew that I wanted to do something in the finance field, but I went to the job fair just what do I want to do with my life? And the mortgage thing sounded enticing and took an interview and it all just kind of worked out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's what drew you. What made you stay?
Well, there's a lot of perks to being in the mortgage industry. Financially, it set me and my family up for, a nice lucrative future in terms of growth financially. I also just really am very passionate about what we do here. And being in the role that I'm at now, I get more joy out of seeing other people's careers elevate instead of doing the personal sales stuff anymore.
Absolutely. Was there ever a moment for you where it was you were watching somebody's career unfold where you felt like, okay, this is my purpose. This is what I want to do with the rest of my career?
Yeah. I mean, there have been times where, people were like, I think I'm going to get out of the mortgage industry. Right. And some of those people I've actually really cared about and they just weren't having success during those times. And, we kind of put together a game plan, roadmap to success, and certain people that are still here or are still along the road with me here, that kind of means a lot to me.
Absolutely. Yeah. You've done a great job and it played a huge role in not only building our team, but our culture here.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest lesson as a leader?
That everyone likes to be managed differently. So certain people are motivated by shiny trophies and awards and trips and stuff like that. Other people are like, I just want money or something like that. So it's just kind of finding out what makes everyone tick is kind of challenging because you would think certain things would motivate certain people and they don't.
Right. It's just a matter of finding out what makes them happy and kind of getting to know them in that way. That takes a certain level of emotional intelligence, I would think.
I'd like to think so.
Absolutely. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
But it translates well into the floor. And I can tell that people here have that motivating mindset. And Eric always says winners win.
Correct.
How do you go about not only saying that, but building a culture that stands by that?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's here for whatever reason that motivates them. So if you're not here to win, then you're in the wrong industry. So just kind of trying to remind the floor sometimes when people get down or have a bad month, bad couple quarters or whatever the case may be that, why are you here? You're the best of the best. So let's keep focusing on winning.
Absolutely. And you have fun ways of doing that too with monthly sales contests. Yeah. And do you have any upcoming sales contests in mind that you're excited for?
So a bunch of the individual teams run contests, but in terms of a global one, I need to think of something for the summer, a fun summer type of vibe.
Okay. Well, we also have some fun events coming up in the summer.
We do.
So if they don't have that, then they have other things to look forward to.
Yeah.
But what do you think makes IHL different from other companies in the industry?
I think it's very rare to have your president and CEO out on the floor every single day, walking the floor, talking to people. So Eric and I have always made a pact to just make this feel like a family. Right. So I feel like a lot of companies get too big and just I haven't seen my president in 6 months. Whereas Eric and I are responding to emails from individual loan officers or problems that arise. So I feel the personal TLC of being involved in building that culture.
Absolutely. And you guys always have your door open too.
Yeah, always.
Which I can't imagine is easy.
No.
It's a revolving door.
It's not actually closed. So
how many people know the code to your door?
I don't know if anyone really knows it, but I just don't really enforce it and I don't lock it. So I probably should.
So it's a decoration at this point.
It's more of a decoration, but then the outside windows go to the lobby so someone could just walk around and see
knock, answer my email.
You didn't answer the door. I'm well, there was a reason for that, but okay, come on in.
No, I think you do a great job, you and Eric, of having that open door policy and always being there for people. Like you said, it's rare. So you guys do a great job of fostering not only that connection, but support for people.
Yeah.
as we're constantly growing, how do you make sure that our standard stays where it's at, if not higher?
Yeah, so that's a challenge, right? Because you don't want to lose culture when you get bigger, but at the same time, it's hard to manage to everyone's expectations. So our individual sales directors have, I don't know if I want to say like benchmarks for success that you need to hit certain things. So we don't want to breed a culture where everyone's breathing down everyone's back and like you need to do this for this, and this, or else you're going to be fired or anything like that. We don't want that type of environment. But at the same time, like there has to be a standard to work here, right? In any job that you do. So just instilling, our core values and expectations.
Absolutely. Yeah. And there's only so much you guys can do from that standpoint. So it's also their own want
Mm-hmm.
to rise up to that standard and if not, be better.
Correct.
Okay. Do you ever miss sales and being on the phone?
I do. Would I change places right now and go back to that at my age? Probably not, because it is grueling and stressful and so forth. And there's stuff like that. But I do miss the interactions with the clients and like coming up with a solution that no one thought existed and saving a deal. So I do miss that side of it.
But it's rewarding, I could imagine. It's also fast paced.
Yeah.
And you have that kind of like push and pull almost. You guys have to fight for what you had. I can only imagine spending that long in that industry. You have to miss it sometimes.
I do. But I also put myself back in those days when it'd be like 10 o'clock and I'm sitting in bed ready for bed. And the client's like, I think I'm going to cancel my loan. And then I can't sleep that night because I'm
tossing
like,
and turning.
I got to like respond right now. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do at 10 o'clock at night that's going to fix the situation. So we'll have to deal with it in the morning. But I just hated that stress.
But I think that that's what makes you and Eric such great leaders is that you guys didn't just get, grandfathered in. You worked your way up.
Hands dirty.
Hands dirty.
Yeah.
And so that experience, you can't just wash it off of your hands. It's with you forever. And
sure.
I think that people on the floor see that and respect it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really helps build the culture that we have here. It's something you can't really fake.
Yeah. No, I agree. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah, of course. Well, we've made some pretty big moves at IHL this year between Champions Club and March. And also March was our biggest funding month in company history. What did that feel like for you?
It was great. It was super rewarding. It's just a stepping stone along the way. I mean, we have other bigger goals and stuff that we want to hit, but breaking and eclipsing that $250 million mark in sales was like, whoa.
Big moment.
Wow. Going back from day one to here, like, wow. Here we are. But yeah, it's just a stepping stone along the way, but it felt great.
And what are some of those next steps or your bigger goals for the rest of the year?
I mean, just in terms of overall production, 300 is the next big number that we're trying to get to, $300 million in funding units or funding volume. So we're going to do our best to get there as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Well, what excites you the most about where IHL is heading?
Again, just the overall growth and sheer volume of people that we have working here and the amount of like lives that have changed, that have come through this door. I think that is the biggest rewarding factor for me. And then just kind of seeing like where we take this, because you start a company and you have expectations and then you either hit them or you don't. I feel like we've exceeded all the expectations that we set for ourselves up until this point. So I want to keep the train going.
Absolutely. It's not stopping.
No.
I think we're going to need a bigger office pretty soon.
You have to talk to Eric about that. But yeah, I've had that comment made to me from several people.
I look around and I'm like, that's a lot of new faces in a very short amount of time, which is lovely.
Yep.
But like you said, we're going to keep going forward. So
for sure,
we're going to need to expand pretty soon.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
If there's anyone on the floor who's listening right now, what's one message that you want to say to them right now?
That I am always in your corner. I am not just in an office to sit there. Like you said, I have an open door policy. So anything that's concerning you, whether it's you personally, a group issue, my door is always open and I'm always here to help you succeed and hit your goals.
Well, I want to zoom out a little bit.
Okay. How
do you recharge and kind of recuperate from the hustle and bustle at IHL?
So on the weekends, I have children that keep me very busy. So even though I like to have more downtime, I have a farm that I have to run as well.
Scatena Farms.
Scatena Farms, yes.
It's very lucrative, I hear.
My second passion. So yeah, it's never really like a kick your feet up type of life for me, unfortunately. So I don't know how to answer the question because I don't know if it ever is fully ever recharged.
Okay. Well, hey, it's better to be honest.
Yeah.
Than to just
the
like
battery still has
mask.
juice. I just don't know if it's ever at 100.
Okay. So you're just constantly going is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. It's like how I've always lived.
But the farm has to be a little bit rewarding. Like you're getting, you're touching grass.
Yeah. But
you're unplugging.
There's other stresses because like
Absolutely.
I'll see like a squirrel had eaten half my tomatoes and I'm like, this is not real life, or like bug infestation that eats through everything. And it's just like, it's a different type of stress.
Absolutely.
It's still very rewarding.
Exactly. Well, it wouldn't be a Bell Scatena episode of Insight without some Trader Joe's snacks. So
figured that was coming. I just don't know the new products.
Okay, I've got some cult classics in here, your favorites.
Okay, great.
But also one maybe hoping you haven't tried it yet, but a little outside of the comfort zone.
Okay, good.
And then a sweet treat to balance it all out.
I have had these.
You have? Okay.
They're delicious.
Good, I'm glad.
A little bit of spice. So oh wow. Waffle cookies too. Okay. Have you had these?
I have not.
Okay.
They terrify me a little bit.
What?
Oh, sure. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Good, right?
It's got a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got the Caesar salad dip, huh? You know I love that.
Like I said, tried and true in there.
You got the classic. This is intriguing.
Yeah, so that's the sweet treat.
Okay.
I remember that you don't like super chocolatey stuff.
No, I don't.
So I saw these. These are new, I think. But
these look interesting.
Yeah. Do you like lemon?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
Scatena Farms has a ton of lemon trees.
Does it?
Yes. Let's see what we got here.
These are pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They got some like kick to them.
Yeah. I think this would be good in like a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right.
Give us a rating.
Okay. Do you remember those, like, what are those called? Those wafers that are like, there's like a vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Do you know what I'm talking about? They have them in the grocery stores. This is what these remind me of. But
like Nilla wafers?
No, they're like, here, like, look, you see how it's like a waffle texture?
Yeah.
They're like long, rectangular.
My dad used to get those for us growing up.
Yes.
I don't remember the name.
I don't know what they're called either, but that's what this reminds me of, but like very lemony.
Okay. So good.
Not mad at it.
Okay. What would you rate it? 1 out of 10.
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Solid. Well,
it's solid, but I don't know if I could eat a whole bag. It's very lemony.
Well, maybe with your open door policy, you can have like an open cookie bag policy and just share.
That's a good idea. I'll have to implement that.
Or you can just keep it. You know what? It's for you.
You're good? Okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But enjoy.
7.5.
Okay. Well, other than Trader Joe's recommendations, is there anything that you want to share with us today?
I don't know. I don't have anything crazy exciting. I'm trying to think. I have a trip planned at the end of the month, taking my family to Hawaii.
Wow. Congratulations.
Super excited about that. So
what part?
Maui.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're staying at a hotel. It's got all these water parks. So my youngest son's going to like probably lose him and hope by the time we have to head home that we find him.
Well, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
You can recharge. That'll be your way to recharge.
There you go. So I'll let you know where my battery is after that trip.
That works.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we can have you back on here towards the end of the year and just see how much we've grown.
Yeah.
And maybe get you some new snacks as well.
Yeah. I love what you guys have done with the place.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Bill.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're ready to start your career with Independence Home Loans, email us at talentaquisition@independencehl.com. See you in the next one.